Hi folks, what is this? It's Champagne Friday again. And uniqueness, yeah, on another level, because what we're doing here is the first time ever in the history that those wines are tasted, and tasted all of them together. We are at Thie. You see VAG. It's a cliffhanger, something from Abyss, and I will let you know soon what it is. But you see the vintages. 97 was the first, 11 is the last, and it's half hectare. This 70-year-old vines, and I felt a little bit like I haven't tasted this wine so intensely. I don't got a grip of exactly what it's all about. So I was sending a little bit of requests. Could we have a small tasting of 3-4 vintages? And Nicolas, he said, why don't taste all ever made? So this is the winemaker, Nicolas from Thie, with Vignes Gamins from Abyss. So lovely to be here, and thank you so much for bringing all the Champagne Club members to being able to watch this and read about my tasting notes, because there's a lot of extremely interesting comments around them. I need to summarize everything afterwards. But again, thank you very much.
You're welcome. Lovely to welcome you as well. And you've told it's the first time in history, and it's the first time for me too.
Yeah.
Because some of the oldest vintage of Vignes Gamins, it's the first time for me as well. So it's very lovely to share this moment with you, and I'm very pleased about it.
Yeah, it's everyone. We have the group was. I never seen them so silent. They were sitting behind us, and they know that if I taste something which is the first time, they know to shut up.
To be.
And they were very, very silent. But speak about the typicity of this wine. I have a lot of things in my mind because we just tasted all of them. The uniqueness. Could you explain a little bit more the details about the wine and the vineyard?
The idea is to have the expression of this famous terroir in Abyss, and on each vintage, and it's very interesting. You could feel it. The expression of the different vintage on this fabulous territory. What can I tell you? You've already everything.
There's so many things going on in the mind, and we had almost the same impressions with them. There's one thing which strikes us both, is that, of course, if you have a very strong wines, very old wines, they will be steady, they will keep in a constant style. That's one thing. And part of the wine was steady, sturdy, rich, fat, having all this concentration which you expect from the old wines. But anyway, there were so many variations. I could go through here and speak about details, which is this vintage goes there and that vintage goes there. But probably the strongest reflection is that when I taste and judge champagne, it's very often that I try to predict when to drink it. And most people say, you are too generous with age. You think that you should need to age it longer. The impression here is very much that you come to a certain stage where you want to taste it even more mature. Because if I skip the individuality, my strongest impressions is actually that because of the old vines, it's very sweet fruit, it's extremely concentrated, And with wines like that, they can go up and down aromatically. You can have some oxidative aromas quite early on. You can have, like in the 08, on the nose, a little bit too old, too harsh, too young on the palate, a little bit unbalanced. And then you come to the 06, perfect harmony now. You think it's ready to drink. It is, but it will stay for a very long time. And then you go all the way here, and you come to the 97, the oldest, and you see that, wow, here's some dark notes, some tar notes, some olives, some truffles, and those kind of aromas, which is following the pattern of the old style of Blanc de Blanc, the greatest from the old wines, the old-fashioned way of making them. So I'm getting interested in to see what's behind in the next stage. Probably I'm too old to taste all of them in this third dimension, the P3, as Richard Geoffroy would say in the Nonpareil school. But there's really always when you work with a wine which is just on a small place, 1/2 of a hectare in this case, in a famous village, and as you said, it's one of the most chalky, so it's the pride of Tino. And you decided in 97 to separate it from the others, you will get a lot of expression. It's what Krug is speaking about. They say soloist. Yes, it's a soloist because it's coming from
this place,
but it's very strong impressions. But if you go to the 11 and 12, the two which are non-malo in the lineup, the first impression is that it's rather subtle. It's a little bit shy, it's harmonic, it's nice, but you don't think you can age them very much. And when I come down to the latest ones here, I go, would be interesting to see what's the third stage will be. So, favorites, what's your impressions of the ones that we were just having?
It depends on what I am looking for at this moment. Those one, as you told, on this very straight line, lemon side, I appreciate a lot this straight and pure style. And I agree. If you leave the time working, you can get much more step by step, and to get finally something very complex, even if the grapes come only from one plot, only one vintage. This is completely on the opposite on the philosophy of the champagne, to blend vintages, to blend cru, to blend
which is
varieties.
Nice as well, that if you have a soloist which is just purity and singing in the best ways, it's extremely nice to have it.
Yes, and we are looking for the purity in the youngness, and the complexity will come with the time, and we can appreciate and enjoy all the range a long time again.
And if we do this again, which we probably never will do, we will see we can have different results for sure. But just to give the Champagne Club members looking at this a little bit of a clue: the freshness, exotism, richness in 09, clarity in 07, unbalanced beauty in the future in the 08, richness, roundness, harmony in the 06, a little bit lacking the bouquet of the 05, but beautiful richness on the fruit, perfect harmony, ready to drink. 04, one of the best. 01, the strangest, the most unique, the most difficult. 01 is one of the worst vintages ever, and there are only 3 champagnes that I will think about that have some kind of greatness. It's Clos de Boisse, the best ever 2001 single wine, and it's the 2001 Krug Grand Cuvée 2001 based, even better. And it's this one. But where should I put it among the others? I don't know, because it's so strange. really wonderful in its own way, and it's based on the fact that it's Sauterne-like. It's botrytis, and the richness of the wine otherwise is tremendous. 2000 I also like very much. Unfortunately, cork in the 99, 97 the old stuff, and the best of them all is sensationally 98, which we agreed on. So, Champagne Club members, Vignes aux Gamins, remember that name, remember the single plots of Tino. Thank you again. It's been such a lovely treat.
It was a pleasure.